Plumbing pipe fitting classification based on their purpose. Fitting for pipe extension and joining. Fitting for enlarging and reducing the pipe dia. Fitting used for changing the direction of pipe run. Fitting used for the branching purpose. Fitting used for the shut off or closing of the pipe. Fitting for special purpose. So these are the purposes for which we use the fittings. So there are total 6 purpose. We will see what are those fittings which we have in each of these categories. So first we have pipe fitting for pipe extension and joining. So if you want to extend the pipe, okay, or you want to join two pipes, two segments, we use nipple, coupling, and a union. Okay, so nipple, you see we have threads on the outer side on both the ends. In the coupling, we have intermediate joint. And in the case of union, the threads are being inside. Okay. Fitting for enlarging or reducing the pipe dia. Okay, so if you want to decrease the pipe dia or you want to enlarge a pipe size, so in that case we use two types of fitting. It can be a reducer or a bushing. So reducer, you see it will look like this one. Okay, here we have a smaller pipe size and here we have a larger pipe size. In the case of bushing, we have threads and we can decrease or increase the pipe size as you can see in the figure. Fitting used for changing the direction of pipe run. Okay, so for example, your pipe is running. Okay, you want to change the direction or you want to change it to like this or you want to change it like this. Okay, this is what we are changing the direction. So in that case, we use elbows, offset, and return bends. So return bend is used for 180-degree purpose. If you can see the heat exchanger coils, so these are called the return bends, U bends, you can say. Offset in the case when we have the pipe parallel, but there is a small change in the direction. So in the case we use offsets. Elbow is used for changing, like it can, there are some standard angles. Okay, you want to move the pipe direction for a 90-degree, for a 60-degree, 45, 22.5, 11.25, and 5 point. These are the standard angles which we used in the plumbing for changing the pipe direction using an elbow. Fitting used for branching. So for example, there is a main pipe running over here and you want to take a small branch or a big branch, okay, from the pipe. So for that purpose, which fitting will gonna be used over here? So in that case, we have a T. This is called as a Y. This is a combination of T and Y where we have a curve. Okay, mostly we use in the case of drainage, and here we have a cross. Okay, where we have four pipe connections. There is a special one that we have elbow with a side outlet. So there is an elbow, but we give a small cap over here. Okay, just for the maintenance purpose. Just for the maintenance purpose. If there is any clogging or any kind of hindrance for the flowing of the fluid across this elbow. So for that purpose, so where it can be easily accessible, there we used to provide a side outlet. This can be with the elbow or this can be with the TY with the side outlet. Mostly where we have the shafts. In the shaft we used to give some access panels. So in the case we have the access panel there, you can give this T with the side outlet, okay, just for the cleaning or the maintenance purpose. Fitting used for shut off or closing a pipe. So there are three types. One is your plug, second is your cap, and third one is your flange. So flange is mostly used with the CI or MS pipes, and this plug and cap are more common with the PVC pipes. Fittings for special purposes. So it can be a trap, clean out, flexible jointer, and a cowl piece. So traps can be your three types: P trap, Q trap, and S trap. Generally, we use these traps in drainage system. Okay. Then we have Y clean out. This can be your two types as per the pipe angle. And a TY cloud where the pipe is perpendicular to the main pipe. Okay. In this case, we'll use this TY clean out. Clean out, why we are calling it? Because it is having a cap. So if a Y piece or a TY piece is having a cap, so that will be called as a clean out. Flexible jointer. So flexible jointer, it can be a rubber or it can be a stainless steel. Fourth one is your cowl piece. So cowl piece is a kind of a chimney type. Okay, a piece which is placed on the top of the pipe. Okay, you might have seen the pipe is vertically going to above on the roof level. So on the roof level, we used to place this cowl piece for the release of vent air. So vent air will be coming out from the building, and it will be released from this. These are the openings. These are the openings. So from these openings, the vent air will be released out. Here I have attached a PDF which is having the symbols and abbreviation for the plumbing. As you can see, in this PDF is having around 4 pages. Okay, so this will be used for the drawing purpose. Okay, to read the drawing or to create the drawings. In this, you will be having a symbol column, description, and the abbreviation. Okay, so this is how you will represent that in the drawing, and this will be the description. For example, for the SD, so SD is the storm drain or rainwater drain, and you can abbreviate this as SD or ST. Okay, so it's not a fixed one for all the projects. It depends on the projects what their legends and symbols are. But in the case if you don't have, you can follow this PDF for to create the drawings. Okay, like in the last, you will see you will have the symbols for the valves also. Okay, so this is how you will represent the gate valve, and this will be the abbreviation for the gate valve.